Yeah, I did that. Where is everything actually? Hold on, there's supposed to be. I know there's supposed to be more here. Oh my god. The entire set. What is this? Blitz kind of fell off, honestly. The bleach stuff was cool, but they should have kept it in for longer because now what do we have? Sword gun? Like sword gun isn't even that good. I don't like sword gun, but it's still somewhat fun to play, I suppose. I guess that's why I'm playing it today. There's a rare chest down here. Might as well grab. So, I don't really know what to make a video on. I don't want my content to depend solely on the newest skin in the shop, because I'm not always gonna have enough money to get everything. I got him, I got him. How did I not kill him? This guy should be dead. Frick! Please, 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 please! Oh, I got away with it. Ooh. Anyways, I've been seeing complaints online, because that's all people ever do nowadays, about the shockwave grenades being vaulted. Now, me personally, I have video proof on why. I have multiple reasons to, I have multiple. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I honestly didn't like the way shockwaves are being used, but thinking about it from the people who actually use them, not yeah, people who use them will rush into fights. It sucks that they use crash pads now. It's not as effective. If you're low health and you're inside of someone's box and you just genuinely can't do anything, shockwaves are a good way to escape and heal up. The way people they were using, they would build a giant skyscraper, get shot one time, and just shockwave away. I don't know what a fix to this would be. Because obviously the fix shouldn't be not making go through walls. Because like if you're in somewhere you can't get out of, the whole wall breaking thing is good. But maybe okay. Here's my idea, right? I'm a small channel, so like no one's gonna hear this. But add a cooldown between shockwaves, so you can't like chain them. Ooh, okay, yeah, I can do something with this. By something I mean absolutely nothing. So the Ender Pearls in Minecraft, I think it's Ender Pearls and Chorus Fruit, have a cooldown between how much you can use them, which is, it's not necessary unless you're in like a PvP match. But if you're just using them as like Ender Pearls, then you don't really need it. But you could do that with. Ooh, I want to take that, but I don't think there's anything I should switch out for it. Actually, no, it's already gone. Never mind. So having a cooldown between the shockwaves could make it so you can't really chain them. Maybe make it so you don't go as far. That could also be a thing you can do. Got him. Yeah, that's just a thought though. You can add a cooldown, right? And you can make it not go as far so that people can't really run away. The not go as far thing would be better, but also maybe adding a cooldown with that would fix it. Although keep the old version, make them like a legacy version. We don't want those to be gone. It's a simple fix. You don't have to get rid of them. Just tweak them a little bit. Not forever though. Just add like a legacy version and then make a new version. They should hire me for Epic Games. I could fix people's problems very easily. Oh, I forgot about this. The Star Wars Battle Pass would have been so much better if they removed that Wookiee team leader skin. If that hadn't been in the game. Well, I guess if we didn't have that, we couldn't have gotten the beautiful, not at all ear-bleeding track Where My Wookiee's At. I just constantly can't go 2 seconds without playing in my life. Although I do think a Darth Vader variant would have been way better to have in the past. I think her name's Evie. The Evie variant, though, the Evie variant was fine. We had a light and a dark side. I don't know who's choosing the light side over the dark side, unless you're, a light sider, which sounds like a slur for light siders. So I think I'll call them that for now. Although you could all go the other way and call them dark siders if they're on the dark side. So everyone gets a slur. Everyone wins. Something I just like not just, but like something I just thought to bring up is in the Marvel season, there was 3 items that gave you a jetpack on your back. You know, the arsenal, the jetpack, believe it or not, and the turret thing that nobody liked. Nobody liked any of them, honestly. Honestly, like that's what made the season fun though, where items are overpowered. You know, I'll get into a different talk about overpowered items later, but I think that having the wingsuit only show up when on your back when you have it on like this is great because then I get to see my back bling that I paid 600 virtual currency for. You know, and if I'm gonna spend $6, $6 on a backpack that, you know, it's BMO though, so it's not that bad. You know, I'd want to see it. That's the only really thing I didn't like about the sprites either, was that they would cover your back bling. Although they were sprites, so it wasn't as bad. The sword that was supposed to be overpowered, you know, the sword was supposed to like crush through buildings. You can't really kill the person with the sword, right? Oh, the following line. Anyways, you can't really kill the person with the sword. The sword was supposed to be overpowered, you know. Anyways, the sword was supposed to be overpowered, and you know they brought it back for 3 days. 3 days. A measly 3 days of supposed to be pure fun, right? Except they didn't make it pure fun. They made it so you can get easily beamed by the first person you see. The evidence shown are the 2 videos I made on it, because I was thinking that maybe it is overpowered, and I was just using it wrong. I've seen other videos, and no, it's the exact same way. You could just get beamed by a singular person and died just like that. They're too scared to make it overpowered, even though it's only going to be, even though it was only in the game for 3 days. So, like the bat in the bat season, I guess I think it was Lawless, yeah. The bat in the Lawless season, that was pretty good, right? Yeah, that was a pretty good item. You know, you could just infinitely knock people back, and if you didn't have a bat, you were basically just losing the game. I literally have a video on my channel where I win by just using the bat. And it's not that hard, considering I was able to win in the Lawless season. Something I don't usually do in videos is win, as evident by any video you watch. So it's pretty clear to see that that was pretty good, right? But the sword, that was only in the game for 3 days in one mode, mind you. Not even the main mode either. The one that doesn't have a ranked mode, was so weak that you could just die to somebody who only had a shotgun and 100 health if they just like walk back a few steps when you attack. If they ever add the sword again, which they're not ever adding that thing again, because I should drink the minis first. What am I doing? Whatever. They're not ever gonna add that sword back. But if they ever do, they need to make it the most busted thing the game has ever seen. So you can at least enjoy it while it lasts. Because it doesn't last very long. Doesn't matter what I say now. You know, what's done is done. The sword was out, well, not very good. I never even got to fight the sword. You know, I wanted to see what it's like being the person on the other end who has to fight it and then just inevitably win. And this coming from me isn't usual. I try to be more... Okay, hold on. I try to be more positive about stuff like this on my channel, because I always hear YouTubers complain about the game that they aren't forced to play, you know? They aren't forced to do anything. Oh, God. Oh, actually, they might be forced to play it, because it might be the only thing their viewers watch, which, you know, makes sense. I still need to test if this is the only thing my viewers will watch. I'm gonna die to this guy, aren't I? It's gonna... Ha! Oh, took his car. Okay, he just blew it up. I don't really care. Definitely weakened the cars this season. Oh, speaking of cars, isn't this... Oh, frick. I didn't even grab that shotgun. Oh, I didn't need it, though. Cars in the reg season were the main reason people hated that season, right? But that was the fun part about the season. The cars is what made it fun to play, to me. But all the competitive people, which I get why they didn't like it. If you're playing this game competitively and you die to someone who's literally just in a car that can't die, it'll be annoying. But if you're playing for fun, like I was, then you'll enjoy it. I know someone's here. I heard them. They can't just hide from me. I don't know what they did with their lives after they shot me through a window. I don't really care. You know, I just realized this is like a Fortnite rant video, and I really don't like those. I'm not. I've just said I'm not one to be negative about this game. Okay, but like I had to say something. I don't know where this guy is, and I hear a lot of editing noises. I don't really want to hear. Okay, he found me. Freaking make a do something! What did you get? Oh my god. Okay. I try to be a bit more positive because I don't see the point in doing all the negative stuff that everyone else does, but something has to be said, doesn't it? I tried to be positive during the sword video. I was like, well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. But you know, it's the sword and all that happened, and you can just watch it for yourself. I don't recommend it. It's not a good video. One of my lowest viewed videos on my channel, and for good reason. It wasn't really that good. If I knew what it was about and I knew what happened in it, I also wouldn't watch it. Of course, it was right where I just was too. Oh my god! How did he do all that damage? You know, take the stick of truth. I don't even want it anymore. Oh my god, where is this guy even? I have no materials. I can't do this. I have to get out of here. Hi. I lost because of this third-party Momogan now. Who names himself Momogan now? I can see what my mom was saying about these stupid usernames that people make up. Zazacopia, Momogan now. I guess this is the one video I get to be negative in. This is my TED Talk. Yes, that was my TED Talk. If you enjoyed, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Don't smash it though. I only want you to smash that the like button, not the subscribe button. No. And hit the bell icon. Don't hit it or smash it. Hit it or frick. I can't even talk. Just leave.